Hey everybody, it's Robin from Roaming with Rover. Let's get this set a little better. There you go. How are you guys? We have with us today some actual finished objects. I know, I rarely have a finished object, but today we do. So this is Finish It Friday, and I have been working on a lot of big things. As you know, I've been knee-deep with Miss Lizzie, which has been taking up all of my time, and a few other things. So we haven't had a Finish It Friday in a while, and we haven't had a finished object in a very long while. So I just thought today I would do a real quick update and see where we are with things. As you know, I am getting ready for my very first ever craft fair. It's actually not a craft fair. It's actually a farmer's market, and it's going to go for several weeks throughout the summer. And so here at the art store, we are going to have a presence at the farmer's market, which is going to be every Wednesday afternoon throughout the summer. And we decided to get a little booth there, and in the little booth I would show off a little bit sorry, of the crochet things and some knit things. We're also going to have some other people there with some items that we have classes here at the store. We've got the macrame lady, we've got a lady who's going to be teaching how to make candy, things like that. So we're going to have a lot of different things in our booth. So I have been very busy getting things ready for the booth. And you guys know I've been talking to you during bingo. And by the way, if you don't watch my bingo, you need to go sign up for the bingo. The bingo is every Monday night at 4:30 Pacific. Pretty much every Monday night. Every now and again we miss one. But I really hope that you will pop over there and see us if you don't already. And by the way, if you get any value from our videos, I'd really appreciate it if you would press that little thumbs up button, and please subscribe. I know a great many of you who watch the videos are not subscribers. It helps us tremendously with the whole YouTube thing, and it doesn't cost you a dime. And you don't have to watch all the videos that all the people you subscribe to, but I do appreciate it immensely. So I've been asking you guys for ideas for the farmer's market, for the craft fair portion of the farmer's market, and I got a whole list of wonderful ideas. I've been gathering together the materials to make some of these things that you guys suggested, and in the last week or so I have actually finished a few items. So let me show you some of the things that I have put together for this. Hats, I finally have figured out how to use my Addy, so I've been making hats. I love this one. I love the color of this one. This took one full skein of yarn. This one, I got 2 hats out of 1 skein of yarn, and this one's a little bit bigger. I like the bigger size better than the smaller size. Boy, it sure worked up differently, did it? And of course these hats are reversible. So if you like one side better than other, or if you like to wear it down, you can do any of that. And the yarn that I used was from Hirschner's. These yarns were from Hirschner's. This is Red Heart with Love, and I got this on clearance, and I'm going to go back and get more because I really liked that. These yarns are from Hirschner's. It's called MVP, Most Valuable Player Yarn, and it comes, all of them have 2 colors. There was maybe a dozen choices, and basic school colors. This is one of our local high schools, but it's also the LA Lakers, and I think some other sports teams as well. And so that's the good thing about this yarn. It's already got the basic sport colors mixed together. Of course, the purple and gold, and this is navy and orange, which I believe is the Boise State University colors, as well as one of our high school colors. The idea for me was to try to get a representation of all of our high schools. In addition to the hat, we've got a scrunchie, So we're going to make scrunchies in the school colors. I really liked how this turned out. We're also making scrunchies in that soft sort of velvet yarn. I don't have any of those to show you today. So we got the hats, and look at this, turned out so cute. This is Ernie, one of the Sesame Street hats. That turned out really good. And the reason I made this, because I've already made a couple of the Sesame Street hats and I like how they turned out, but I purchased these little buttons, and they're pom-pom buttons. And so it's easy to put the end through here and through there, and then you wrap it around. I got these on Etsy, and it says on there, removable pom-pom button, remove pom-pom before washing, and then in the middle it says handmade. I know you won't be able to see that, but it says handmade there in the middle. And so it was a real easy way to get the pom on there and to get his little, see his little head stays really solid on there, and that was important. I like these a lot, and I will, if I remember, I'll put the lady's link, the Etsy link, down below in the description box. I also made, you guys know I've been making the cup cozies, and I'll be doing a bunch of the cup cozies with all the cute different buttons on it. But look what else I figured out how to do. It's a headband. Let me put this on real quick. So perfect for windy days. Keep your ears a little bit warm, but not super big. I made this on the small Addy, and what I understand is if you make it on the big Addy, it's much larger. That actually does look nice. I'm trying to decide, I want your guys' opinion on this. I'm trying to decide if I should put a little doodad on here, or maybe a little, oh, I like that. I think I like that better. A little doodad off to the side. I was going to put it in the middle, but I don't really want to cover up this design part. And if I put it in the middle, it'll cover that up. I could put it off to the side just a little bit. Oh, now what do you think about that? Put it off to the side. So this is, I want your opinion. So we've got three options. In the middle, and that's how that would look. Off to the side just a little bit, or maybe way off to the side, way off. Let me know. What do you think looks best? Or nothing at all. Just let it ride the way it is. And of course I can do this in a million different colors. And I think I've got enough left over when I do, because I can get two of these hats out of one ball of yarn. And then I might have enough left over to make one of these. So just for funsies, let's roll this up. So it would be just about this wide. That would make a darling headband, wouldn't it? That would make a cute headband. So, but let me know what you think about the embellishment, the little decoration. None at all? Kind of in the middle, although it does cover up the design somewhat. A little bit off to the side, or quite a bit off to the side. Let me know. I really need your opinion on this stuff. So I'm going to make up a bunch of these. Now the problem is we're also going into summer. This is going to be all summer long. So these are all colder weather items. So I've got to make a bunch of summer items. And I've started, this is my first little four-way. This is going to be a flower on a stem. And I'm really loving the way that this is working up. I was very, very scared to do this. This is going to be a lavender. A stem lavender. It's so pretty. I like that. Such pretty colors. So I'm excited about that. And I've got some earring patterns, and I've got coasters, scrubbies, all the things that you guys suggested. I've gone through that list and I'm making a bunch. Now, as far as Finish It Friday goes, look at this. So you guys know a few weeks ago we had a new grandbaby, a new great-grandbaby, and this was for her. And of course, we knew she was going to beat me. We knew that was the thing. And I knit this. I hand knit this. And you guys know I'm more of a crocheter than a knitter. But I think, for heaven's sakes, I think it turned out very nice for a little baby blanket. and it's about 45 by 45, and I used that chunky bloom yarn, and you can see how it just automatically works up into that stripe. It is so pretty. It's just amazing how that works. But it's just a very, very simple pattern. And knit, purl, knit, purl. Knit on one side, purl on the other. And I know there's a word for that. Stockinette, maybe? Stockinette stitch. But I'm really pleased with how this turned out. So, apparently I knit. Who knew? Very, very, very simple, and I'm very excited to get this to her. I also have a little dress, and there was a little bit of leftover yarn, most of the better part of a skein, so I think I'm going to try and make a little hat to go with this. A little hat would look pretty with that. And I can make it a little bit bigger so that, because we are headed into summer here, but I can make the hat so that it'll fit her next winter. So I think that's probably what I'm going to do. But there you go. We have Finish It Friday. We have some finished objects. I know, how weird is that? And a lot more things on our list. Always, always, always more things on our list. Now I have to figure out which. So I finished this. This is one of the official projects on my list. So I need to look at my list again and see what the next project is. I'm excited. I'm excited. That's it for today. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate the time that you guys spend with us. I think that's all for now. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.